Hello and welcome. And until I reach the bottom, Islands of Ash is a game. The basic concept is to use the grappling hook from Zelda to traverse down a deep hole that has traces of ancient civilization to access magic to revive a dead woman who we can only assume is your lover. Because I ain't doing this, but someone I just met at the oldies. Also, while being chased by a giant centipede. But that's only the surface level reading of the subject material. Once we dive deep past the superficial surface, we actually see that Islands of Ash is really a story of a lesbian escaping heteronormative society and running away with a lover. First, let's establish who the protagonist is. While you never get to see who you're playing as, when you get hurt, the character grunts a little. And it either sounds like a woman or a really feminine voiced man. So yeah, women or femboy. But I think the case for women is stronger for themes and such. Now, I do understand that this all still sounds far-fetched. So, to further convince you, we will engage with the symbolism of Islands of Ash. Within the story, the village in Praktos try to convince the protagonist to accept the loss of their lover. This symbolizes how today's intolerant society tries to pressure everyday homosexuals to abandon their homosexuality and accept heterosexuality. The hard-to-traverse landscape of Islands of Ash represents the difficulty of pursuing a homosexual relationship in a heterosexual normative society. Think about it. Both protagonists and real-life lesbians, the angels that they are, both must perform parkour to impress their romantic interests, even diving into deep holes to sacrifice themselves to be with their dead lover. Shit lesbians would do for each other, if people would still say they're just friends. What does the centipede represent, you're currently wondering? Easy. A penis. The centipede represents the protagonist's inner homosexual doubts, and constantly chasing her and tempting her to abandon the homosexual impulses. Evading the centipede means the protagonist staying true to her homosexual lifestyle, while failure to evade means the protagonist becomes a drag of life to a 49 streamer himbo, a fate worse than death. While some of the audience may argue that the ending of Islands of Ash, where the protagonist becomes a rock, means that Islands of Ash is arguing that lesbians should abandon their sapphic desires because pursuing means death. I believe it is more strongly suggested that even at the cost of their own life, the protagonist was vindicated in the pursuit of their love, and the ending should be seen as bittersweet rather than just bitter. How in today's society, it is admirable for lesbians to pursue their love because of all the trials and difficulties it is to do so. How even failure is not done so in vain. Themes and such. That's my headcanon anyway. Feel free to disagree in the comments. You're wrong. Moving away from the story and coming to the Islands of Ash art style, it falls under the PSX genre, meaning it's nostalgia bait for millennials who should schedule a colonoscopy soon. It's not gay, fellas. It's healthcare and kinda gay. The controls, smoother than driving a Buick Skylark. Once you get used to it, it's so rewarding when you get it just right. My only complaint is that it's too short. Well, not short, just not. The endings feel, it gives less catharsis than I think they should. It's as if it's a little like, oh, that's the end? Ugh. It feels a little empty to me. But perhaps that's the point. Themes and such. But I can't really complain because it was free when I got it. So, whatever. It costs however much now. Buy it, play it, it's worth it. Anyway, this video is just a little shitpost. Goodbye and see you. Ah!
I'm a lesbian, he's a lesbian. We are lesbians, kissing in the rain, kissing in the rain. I'm a lesbian, he's a lesbian. We are lesbians. Touch me there again, touch me there again. I just licked your tongue. Whoa.
Me when your mom, me, your mom when I see your me when I see your mom when when your mom see me when I see your mom on a Saturday night. There it is.